It's something that none of us like to do, but it needs to get done. Shoveling snow is part of our life out here in the Midwest. It has led to its fair share of aching backs over the years. So here today to help save our backs this winter is Dr. Adam from Foss Spine and Wellness. Thank you so much for being with us, Doctor.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
So first off, how can you cause injury while shoveling snow?
Great question. A lot of people don't put much thought into it. Just living here, growing up here, it's something that, hey, it's just part of our lifestyle. But the way that we do it and the way we go about it is something that can really put us into some vulnerable positions to cause certain injuries. That's where certain techniques and the equipment that you're using really comes into play.
So can you tell me a little bit of those techniques? What's the best way to do it and the safest way for your body?
For sure. First and foremost, I think the thing to think about is allowing enough time. A lot of times it's hitting that snooze alarm one more time in the morning, not realizing, oh, we got 4 to 6 inches of snow, whatever it may be. But allowing yourself enough time to be able to do it in chunks if you need to, or allowing yourself enough time for the amount of snow that we had in general. Technique-wise, the big thing that a lot of people forget is just keeping a little bit of a bend in our knee and a bend in our hips and trying to keep our back straight. A lot of times we get in the habit of kind of throwing and twisting, and limiting that twisting motion is something that's really going to help limit those amount of backaches and back injuries that we see with shoveling snow.
Should you maybe switch the arm that you're mainly using? Would that help too, just to try to switch sides?
Absolutely. Going back and forth with what side you're using and what side you might be throwing towards, and then common sense, but moving the snow to the spot that you have to move it the least amount of distance as well. So
wonderful. And so if anyone does hurt themselves, do they need to give it a little bit of time, or should they call right away? What's the best thing to do if you tweak your back?
Well, early in the year, I think we see a lot more of those tweaks like we talk about. Giving a little bit of time and doing some self-care is never a bad idea. Whether that's just rest, icing or heating your back is always an option as well. But if it's something that isn't going away or something that feels a little bit more than just general muscle soreness, that's when it's time to seek care or seek a provider for that.
And when someone comes in to see you, how do you help them?
Depending on what the instance may be, a lot of different ways that we are able to help. The big thing with chiropractic care is just knowing exactly what's going on and actually correcting that subluxation or that dysfunction that is in their spine that may have been caused by that snow shoveling. Wonderful.
Thank you, Doctor. How can people get a hold of you and find you if they do need that help, especially with the snow coming this weekend?
Right. You can find us on Facebook at Foss Spine and Wellness, otherwise online at www.fswchiro.com.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Well, much more coming up on North Dakota Today.